The universe is obedient to clarity. Now, let's take a moment to acknowledge what you've been through, because for many chosen ones, money hasn't been easy. You've been generous, faithful, and patient, but you've still faced seasons of lack, confusion, and struggle. You've had moments where you gave and got nothing back, where you worked hard and watched others prosper while you stood still. That pain isn't random, that's the refining. The chosen ones go through financial warfare not because they're cursed, but because they're being taught mastery. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. And your struggle to attract money isn't proof of failure. It's proof that your vibration was never meant to stay average. You're built to influence energy, not be enslaved by it. Let me explain something powerful. There's a spiritual law called resonance. It means that whatever you embody, you attract. If you live in the vibration of gratitude, abundance, and peace, money starts moving toward you because it recognizes the frequency of home. But if you live in the vibration of stress, doubt, or fear, money senses chaos, and chaos repels order. So when I say call your money by name, I mean create order with your words. Give money a purpose, a direction, a role in your divine mission. Let's make this practical. Imagine money as an employee. It needs a boss who gives it clear instructions. If you're constantly saying, I just want more money, that's like telling an employee, go do something. Vague, confusing, ineffective. But when you say, money, I command you to flow into my life for peace, purpose, and provision. I call in $10,000, $100,000, $10 million to fulfill my divine assignment. You're giving your energy a clear assignment, and clarity creates attraction. So, here's what you do. Step 1, define your financial identity. Before you can call money by name, you have to know your own. You're not just someone trying to survive, you are the vessel of divine flow. You are a chosen one. Your words shape worlds. So stop saying, I can't afford it. Replace it with, if it's aligned with my purpose, it's already on the way. That's how commanders talk. Step 2, speak to your money daily. I'm serious. Find a quiet moment every morning or before bed and say out loud, money, I see you. I respect your power. I invite you to flow freely through my life, to bless me and others. You serve my purpose, not my fear. Feel the emotion behind it, because your words are the command, but your emotion is the delivery system. Step 3, remove guilt from your vibration. So many chosen ones secretly feel guilty for wanting wealth. But money isn't evil, it's neutral. It amplifies whoever holds it. When good people have money, they build, they heal, they create. When fearful people have money, they control, they hoard, they harm. You're not commanding money to worship it. You're commanding it to fulfill destiny. Step 4, build gratitude as your foundation. Gratitude is like a magnet that multiplies everything it touches. Every time money enters your life, no matter how small, say, thank you. Don't just say it mindlessly. Feel it deeply. Gratitude tells the universe, this person is a safe space for more, and the universe responds by sending more. Step 5, detach from the how. When you call your money by name, it doesn't mean you have to know how it's coming. You just have to believe it's coming. If you're constantly watching the clock and doubting the process, you're pushing it away. The universe doesn't operate on your schedule, it operates on your alignment. And listen, alignment isn't perfection, it's presence. It's saying, even when I don't see it, I still believe it's working. Every time you choose faith over fear, you shift your vibration closer to abundance. Let's go deeper for a moment. Have you ever noticed that when you talk to your plants, they grow faster? Or when you speak to your goals, they seem to gain momentum? That's not magic, that's quantum reality. The field around you is always listening. It doesn't respond to logic, it responds to language. So when you speak to your money, you're not being weird, you're being powerful. You're reminding energy of who it serves. Here's a quick framework I want you to remember. Name, claim, command, and release. Name it, define the amount, the purpose, and the energy you want. Claim it, affirm that it already exists in the unseen. Command it, speak it with authority, not begging. Release it, stop worrying, and let divine timing handle the rest. For example, say this out loud. I name $100,000 to flow into my life this year with ease and grace. I claim it as already mine in the spiritual realm. I command it to manifest in alignment with my highest purpose. And I release control, trusting that it's done. Then walk away, smile, go about your day. That's how energy obeys, through calm certainty. Now, let me share something personal. I remember the first time I practiced this. I was broke, frustrated, and tired of waiting for breakthroughs. One night I said, God, I'm done begging. I'm ready to speak like a creator. I closed my eyes and said, Money, I call you by name. You belong to me. You are not my master, I am yours. Flow into my life through divine channels. I didn't know how, but I felt peace. And within weeks, opportunities I didn't even apply for showed up. Payments I forgot about were released. Doors opened. I realized that the universe wasn't waiting on money, it was waiting on me. Chosen one, your life is waiting for that same authority. You are not a victim of the system. You are a co-creator with the source. When you speak, energy moves. When you call, the universe listens. But you have to believe that your voice carries divine weight. Now, I'm not saying you sit in your room, chanting all day and ignore real life. Commanding your money doesn't replace action, it fuels it. Once you've called it by name, pay attention to your intuition. That idea that pops into your mind, that's a divine instruction. That urge to reach out, create, invest, or collaborate, that's your alignment, leading you to the physical manifestation. Obedience to divine nudges is how the unseen becomes seen. Here's the truth. When you treat money like a living force with respect, clarity, and purpose, it becomes your ally, not your enemy. It stops running from you and starts working for you. You stop chasing it and start commanding it. So let's do this together right now. Take a deep breath. Say this out loud with me. Money, I call you by name. You are welcome in my life. You flow to me easily, freely, and abundantly. You are a servant of my purpose. You multiply in my hands and bless others through me. I command you to appear in divine timing. Feel that? That's your frequency changing. That's your spirit remembering its authority. And here's your call to action for the next 7 days. I want you to do this every morning before you check your phone or your messages. Speak to your money like it's listening. Visualize it flowing toward you like light. Feel gratitude, not desperation. Take small actions that align with abundance, even if it's giving, saving, or organizing your space. Because every time you act like wealth is near, you magnetize it closer. Now, let's talk about humor for a second. Some people might laugh when they hear you saying, Money, come to me. Let them laugh. The same people laughing now will be asking you for advice later. The world always laughs at faith until it works. And when it does, suddenly everyone wants to know your secret. The secret is simple. You remembered who you are. You stopped worshipping lack and started commanding abundance. You realized that money is not some cold thing out there. It's responsive energy that recognizes your vibration. So as we wrap this up, I want to remind you of something powerful. Your words are your wand. Every time you speak with faith, you write a new reality. So stop narrating lack. Stop rehearsing fear. Stop saying, I'm waiting for money. Start saying, money is waiting for me. Speak it. Believe it. Command it. Chosen one. This is your moment. You are not here to survive. You are here to reign. You are here to express divine prosperity in human form. You are here to show the world what alignment looks like. So, from today forward, speak with confidence. Call your money by name. Assign it a mission. And then live like it's already on its way, because it is. And if this message lit a fire in your spirit, I want you to type, I call my money by name, in the comments. Declare it. Don't just hear this, embody it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and join the movement of chosen ones, learning how to walk in divine authority, wealth, and purpose. Because when you command your reality instead of begging for it, the universe listens differently. And when heaven hears faith, it always responds. Your money has been waiting for your command. Your voice activates the flow. So go ahead, call it by name. The universe is listening. Divinely orchestrated change is at your very doorstep. But oh, how many of you resist change? How many cling to the familiar, even when the familiar has become a prison of limitation? I tell you now, as I have told countless others, that resistance to divine change is resistance to your own good. The number 5 comes as a loving but firm message from your higher self. Release your grip on what was, and prepare to receive what is meant to be. You see, my dear ones, we live in a universe of perfect law and order. Every effect has its cause, and every cause produces its inevitable effect. When 555 appears in your experience, it is the effect of your prayers, your desires, your spiritual work finally reaching critical mass in the invisible realm. The very appearance of this number sequence is proof that your demonstrations are already prepared in the divine mind, waiting only for your conscious acceptance to manifest in the physical plane. Many of you have been feeling restless lately, have you not? There has been a stirring in your soul, a sense that something magnificent is trying to birth itself through you. This is not your imagination. This is your divine intuition, responding to the preparatory work being done by the infinite intelligence on your behalf. The number 555 confirms that these feelings are not mere wishful thinking, but accurate spiritual perception of changes already set in motion by divine law. I want you to understand something of utmost importance. The universe operates through perfect timing, not your timing, not the timing your human mind thinks it wants, but divine timing, which is always perfect, always exactly when you are ready to receive your good. When 555 appears, it is the universe's way of saying, your hour has come, your moment of breakthrough is here. Now, I must speak to you about fear, for I know that change, even divinely ordained change, can awaken the fearful thoughts of the human mind. Fear is simply faith in the wrong thing, faith in lack instead of abundance, faith in limitation instead of expansion, faith in the past instead of the glorious future that awaits you. When you see 555, you must make a conscious choice to place your faith where it belongs, in the goodness of God and the perfect outworking of divine law in your life. The old patterns, the old situations, the old ways of being that no longer serve your highest good, these must be released with joy and gratitude. Not with regret, not with clinging, but with the deep knowing that what is leaving your life is making space for something far more wonderful to enter. This is the spiritual law of circulation. The old must go out to make room for the new to come in. I have seen this law work countless times in my own life and in the lives of those I have counseled. A woman who had been in an unsatisfying position for years began seeing 555 everywhere. Within weeks, she was offered a position that seemed almost too good to be true. But it was not too good. It was simply good enough for one who had finally aligned her consciousness with her divine inheritance. A man who had been struggling with financial limitations started noticing 555 repeatedly. Soon after, an unexpected business opportunity presented itself, one that multiplied his income many times over. These are not miracles in the sense of supernatural interventions. They are the natural outworking of spiritual law when we cooperate with the divine plan for our lives. The number 555 is the universe's way of announcing that such demonstrations are now possible for you. But mark this well. The universe requires your cooperation. You cannot remain passive and expect change to happen around you. No, the spiritual law demands that you prepare yourself in consciousness and then take the inspired action that will be given to you. When you see 555, you must ask yourself, what is the divine intelligence guiding me to do? What step am I being called to take? Often, the guidance will come as an intuitive knowing, a sudden idea, an unexpected invitation, a door that opens seemingly out of nowhere. These are not coincidences, they are the precise and perfect ways in which the infinite intelligence orchestrates your good. Your job is to recognize these opportunities and have the courage to act upon them. Let me share with you the spiritual treatment I give when 555 appears in someone's life. I recognize that the appearance of 555 in my experience is divine communication. I know that infinite intelligence is preparing perfect changes in my life. I release all resistance to my good, I let go of everything that no longer serves my highest purpose. I prepare my consciousness to receive the new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are being divinely prepared for me. I trust the perfect timing of the universe. I know that what is meant for me cannot be delayed, and what is not meant for me cannot remain. I walk forward in faith, knowing that every step is divinely guided, and every change brings me closer to my perfect place of expression. I am ready to receive my good. I am ready for my expansion. I am ready for my breakthrough. And it is so. You must understand that spiritual law is as precise as mathematical law. When conditions are right, the result is inevitable. The appearance of 555 tells you that conditions are now right for your advancement. The only variable is your willingness to cooperate with the divine plan. Some of you may be wondering why this number sequence has such power. Let me explain to you the deeper spiritual principles at work. In metaphysical science, repetition amplifies energy. When a number appears once, it carries its individual meaning. When it appears twice, that meaning is emphasized. But when it appears 3 times, as in 555, it creates what we call a trinity of power, a complete spiritual circuit that activates the law of manifestation in your experience. The number 5 itself represents the human being who has awakened to their divine nature. We have 5 senses through which we experience the physical world, 5 fingers with which we grasp our good, 5 points on the star that represents illuminated humanity. When this number appears in triplicate, it signifies that you are ready to move from merely hoping for your good to actually grasping it, from dreaming about your desires to living them. I must also speak to you about the importance of recognition. Many divine communications go unnoticed because people are not trained to perceive the subtle ways in which the universe speaks. But you who have been seeing 555, you have developed the spiritual sensitivity to recognize divine guidance when it appears. This itself is a demonstration of your spiritual advancement. The very fact that you notice these numbers proves that your consciousness has been elevated to a level where you can receive higher guidance. Now, I want to address the practical aspect of this divine communication. When 555 appears in your life, you must become very attentive to the ideas that come to you, the people who enter your experience, the opportunities that present themselves. The universe will use every available channel to deliver your good to you, but you must be alert and responsive. Perhaps you will receive an unexpected phone call that opens a new door. Perhaps someone will mention an opportunity that immediately resonates with your heart. Perhaps you will have a sudden inspiration to take a course, to make a call, to visit a certain place. These are not random impulses, they are the precise movements of divine intelligence orchestrating your breakthrough. The mistake many people make is in trying to figure out how their good will come. They limit the universe by their human reasoning, thinking their change must come through the channels they can see and understand. But the universe has infinite ways of bringing your good to you, and 555 is often the precursor to demonstrations that exceed your human imagination. I remember a woman who came to me years ago, desperate about her financial situation. She had been seeing 555 for weeks, but couldn't understand what it meant. I explained to her what I'm explaining to you now, and I gave her this affirmation. I trust the universe to provide for me in ways that exceed my human understanding. I am open to receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. Within a month, she inherited property from a distant relative. She had never even met property that solved all her financial concerns. The universe had been preparing this demonstration while she worried about how her bills would be paid. This is why 555 is such a powerful sign. It announces that the universe is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see, preparing solutions to challenges you may not even know how to solve. Your part is to maintain faith, to stay positive in your outlook, and to remain alert for the guidance that will surely come. But let me warn you about something. Do not make the mistake of trying to force the timing. When you see 555, it means the universe is ready, but you must still allow the perfect unfoldment to occur. Forcing and pushing often delay our demonstrations because they are based on anxiety rather than faith. The number 555 5 calls you to confident expectation, not anxious manipulation. I have noticed that people often see 5 during what I call the dark night of the soul, those periods when everything seems stuck, when progress seems impossible, when hope itself seems foolish. If this describes your current experience, let me tell you with absolute certainty, you are closer to your breakthrough than you think. The darkest hour is indeed just before the dawn, and 5 is the first light on the horizon of your new day. The universe has been observing your faithfulness during this difficult period. It has seen your persistence, your continued prayers, your refusal to give up entirely despite the challenges. The appearance of 5 is cosmic recognition of your spiritual endurance. You have passed the test, and now the reward is at hand. But here is something else you must understand. The change that 5 announces may not look like what you expected. The universe always gives us what we need, but it may not give us what we think we want. This is because the infinite intelligence sees the larger picture, knows the divine plan for our lives in ways our limited human perspective cannot comprehend. You may have been praying for one thing, but 5, the 5th of May, herald the arrival of something even better. You may have been focused on changing a particular situation, but the universe may be preparing to remove you from that situation entirely and place you somewhere far more wonderful. This is why we must approach the message of 5 with an open mind and a trusting heart. The spiritual law that governs 5 is the law of circulation. Just as water must flow to remain fresh, so must the circumstances of our lives continue to move and change for us to experience growth and expansion. Stagnation is not the natural state of the universe. Movement, progress, and evolution are. When 5 appears, it signals that the divine law of circulation is about to express itself powerfully in your experience. Some of you may be concerned about what you will need to release to make room for the new. Let me assure you, the universe never takes away anything that serves your highest good. What is removed from your life when 5 energy is active is only that which has been holding you back, keeping you small, or preventing you from stepping into your full power and purpose. Perhaps it is a job that no longer challenges you or allows you to express your gifts. Perhaps it is a relationship that has become based on habit rather than genuine connection. Perhaps it is a living situation that no longer reflects who you are becoming. Whatever it is, trust that its departure is making space for something infinitely better. I want to speak now about the emotional preparation that 5 calls for. Change, even positive change, can stir up feelings of uncertainty. This is natural and normal, but I teach you to meet these feelings with spiritual understanding rather than emotional reaction. When uncertainty arises, declare, I know that the universe is preparing perfect changes in my life. I trust the divine timing and the divine plan. All things work together for my good. Remember, the universe does not make mistakes. Every person who enters your life, every experience you have, every challenge you face has been perfectly orchestrated to prepare you for this moment of transition that 5 announces. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. All has been divine preparation for what is about to unfold. The number 5 also carries within it the promise of freedom. Freedom from limitation, freedom from lack, freedom from anything that has bound you in consciousness. This is not just material freedom, though material improvements may certainly be part of your demonstration. This is spiritual freedom, the awakening to your true nature as a divine being having a human experience. When this awakening occurs, when you truly understand who you are and what you are capable of, the entire world looks different. Opportunities that were invisible before become obvious. Resources that seemed unavailable suddenly become accessible. People who can help you seem to appear from nowhere. This is not magic, this is the natural result of consciousness change. As you move forward from this point, knowing what 5 means in your life, I want you to practice what I call expectant gratitude. Be grateful not only for what you have already received, but for what you know is on its way to you. This attitude of expectant gratitude accelerates the manifestation of your good because it aligns your emotional energy with the reality that is already prepared for you in the divine mind. Every morning when you wake, say to yourself, "This is the day the Lord hath made, and it may be the day my 555 breakthrough manifests. I am ready to receive my good. I am prepared for positive change. I welcome the expansion that the universe has prepared for me." And every evening before you sleep, give thanks for the progress that has been made, even if you cannot see it with your physical eyes. Thank the universe for working on your behalf, for orchestrating events, for preparing the perfect timing of your breakthrough. This practice of gratitude creates a magnetic field around you that draws your good to you with irresistible force. Let me be clear about something else. 5 is not a sign to sit back and wait for things to happen to you. It is a sign to prepare yourself to cooperate with the divine activity that is already in motion. Begin now to clear out the old to make room for the new. Clean your physical space, organize your affairs, update your resume, research new possibilities. These practical actions demonstrate to the universe that you are ready to receive what is being prepared for you. The universe responds to our faith, but it also responds to our works. Faith without works is dead, as the scripture tells us. When you see 555, let it inspire both trust and action, both faith and preparation. The universe will do its part, but you must do yours. I also want you to pay careful attention to your words during this time of transition. Words are things, as I have always taught, and they have tremendous creative power. During the 5 period, your words carry even more weight because you are in a heightened state of spiritual receptivity. Speak only of the good you wish to see manifested. Declare your readiness for positive change. Affirm your trust in divine timing. Your words are prayers, and prayers spoken during this time of divine communication have special power. Here is an affirmation I want you to use whenever you see 5. I recognize this as divine communication. I know that perfect changes are taking place in my life right now. I release all fear and embrace all good. I am ready for my expansion. I am ready for my breakthrough. I am ready for my demonstration of abundance and joy. The universe is my source, and my supply is inexhaustible. I move forward in faith, knowing that every step is divinely guided, and every change brings me closer to my perfect good. Repeat this affirmation with feeling, with conviction, with absolute trust in its truth. The power is not in the words themselves, but in your consciousness behind the words. When you speak with faith, you set in motion the spiritual forces that bring about manifestation. The beauty of 555 is that it promises not just any change, but change that is perfectly aligned with your highest good and your soul's purpose. This is not random upheaval, but divinely intelligent reorganization of your life circumstances to better reflect who you are becoming spiritually. Some of you may wonder why now? Why this particular time in your life? The answer is simple: because now you are ready. The universe never gives us more than we can handle, and it never gives us our good before we have developed the consciousness to maintain it. The appearance of 555 in your experience is proof that you have reached a new level of spiritual maturity, a new capacity to handle greater responsibilities and greater blessings. Trust the process, beloved ones. Trust that everything happening in your life right now, including the appearance of this sacred number sequence, is part of a perfect divine plan. Your job is not to understand every detail of how things will work out, but to maintain faith that they will work out for your highest good. The universe is infinitely creative in the ways it can improve your life. Be open to possibilities you have never considered. Be willing to receive your good in forms you may not have imagined. The limitations are not in the universe, they are only in our human thinking. When 555 appears, it is time to expand your thinking, to enlarge your expectations, to prepare for demonstrations that may surprise and delight you. Remember this always. You are not at the mercy of circumstances. You are not a victim of conditions. You are a divine being, created in the image and likeness of the infinite, endowed with creative power and unlimited potential. The number 555 is simply the universe reminding you of who you really are and what you are truly capable of achieving. So, watch for the signs, Listen for the guidance, and be ready to act when the way is shown to you. Your breakthrough is not a distant possibility. It is an imminent reality. The universe has spoken through the sacred sequence of 555, and what the universe has declared, no power on earth can deny. Go forward now, with confidence, with joy, with absolute certainty that your good is manifesting in perfect ways, at the perfect time. The universe is on your side, your angels are working on your behalf, and your greatest demonstrations are yet to come. This I know, and this I declare, and by the power of the spoken word and the law of faith, so it shall be.